How bad is he?
Both of his legs were badly crushed. One of his ribs was broken. Some internal bleeding. He still hasn't regained consciousness. Perhaps that's for the best. The pain would be excruciating.
It's that bad?
It's worse.
Meaning?
His soul was hurt a long time ago. No amount of love from me could have mined that hurt.
Will he die?
What kind of stupid question is that? Of course he's not going to die. He's my brother. He can't just die.
Everyone can die.
I had a dream that I died once. I was laid out like this wax-perfect Julia Capulet in a beautiful lace white gown. Everyone came and they were wringing their hands and they cried and they said how much they missed me and what a good kid I was. My father came and he told everyone that his heart was broken in two because he would never get to tell me that he loved me. And now I'd never know. In real life, he's always saying, I'm a worthless piece of shit, like my bitch mother. But in dreams, that doesn't count. And my mother came back, and she said, she begged me not to go, so that she wouldn't have to be alone. Somehow that didn't seem like good enough of a reason, so I insisted on remaining dead. Tiny silver spiders came and spun me a gossamer shroud. It glittered in the moon glow as the pallbearers carried me through the cemetery gates. And you were there. You were all there. And you laid these tiny gemstones and pink shells and the tenderest of rose blossoms. And then these shriveled, malevolent creatures looking like something out of the Tale of the Crypt came and they started lowering me into this hole, and I just freaked thinking about all those unnameable creatures that lurk in the thick of Gravemire and in the murk of a guilty mind. The pallbearers were lowering me down. I just wanted to claw my way out, cursing and screaming with indignation, but I couldn't move a muscle. I screamed inside my mind, and then the rope snapped, and I fell, and I plunged back into my body, back into my bed, back into my own safe bed. Pooh Bear tucked beneath the coverlet.
Chill out, Bonnie. We all feel bad, but you're only making it worse.
How could it be any worse?
What do you think happens to you when you die?
I don't know. Do you?
I mean, do you think that's the end? Like a flame, snuffed out, we disappear? When my father was still around, he used to take me and my little stepsister to the lake to go boating. Once, Amy saw a dead dog on the sidewalk. She started crying about how we should get out of the car and bury the thing. My dad told her the crows needed something to eat. It set her off, and maybe it wasn't the best thing in the world to tell a 4-year-old. But I understood his point. I mean, the life was gone from the dog. In my mind, I saw it die. I even imagined I was the little dog, loping across the highway. There was the scent of danger. My muscles stiffened beneath the fur. Truck lights pierced the night. Mesmerizing lights. And I cringed at the quick blast of a horn. One jangling moment of raw terror and confusion. Then the sudden, sickening, inevitable impact. After, nothing. It would just end. I'd feel no pain, no pleasure. It'd be as if I was never born. What use is there in pitying the dead, or in pretending that they live on, somehow, somewhere? When my father died, he died real slow. His sickness made him really ill before the end, for a long time. He died with tubes inside his body and a machine to prove that some part of him was still alive. Because you couldn't tell otherwise. I think if it had been me, I wouldn't have died that way. If I had known, like he did, that certain death was only a matter of time, I'd put a bullet in my brain.
That's the coward's way out. It takes more courage to live than it does to die. Anyway, I can't believe that death is the ultimate end. Maybe, in death, the soul breaks free from the body and flies. In my happiest dreams, I can fly. It feels so real. Like remembering how to do the simplest things. I don't want to talk about death. I can feel in my heart my brother will survive this.
But what happens if, and I swear I'm hoping that it doesn't, Michael lives, but he ends up crippled or brain damaged? Do you think Mikey would want an imperfect life?
What's perfect in life? Mine? Yours? Keith's? We're all just doing the best we can.